So let's make the button as a separate object. Um, we'll just start at a node and let's call it pressure switch. And that should be fine like that. Then we'll make the pressure switch into a static body with a sprite. A collision shape, an area 2D with a collision shape. Then for the sake of making a hidden switch, we're going to get into our assets, into our blocks. We'll use block as our shape. Oops, that's supposed to be block as our texture. We can give a collision shape. That would be a rectangle. Its extents would be 32 by 32. That will give it the exact collision shape of a tile map tile. The area 2D we can call switch. It will have a collision shape, which would also be a rectangle. And we can move the position of that up. Let's go 32 and a little bit. So let's go minus 40 to move that up. The switch doesn't need to be big, but we'll change its size a little bit here. And make it kind of like that. And that should be good. So that's pretty much all it takes to build this switch. Now when a body passes onto the switch, we can have it send a signal to its script. Let's not create the script yet though. Let's save this. We'll put it into items as pressure switch, save, attach a script. Connect the signal. We'll want body entered. And then we'll want body exited to be able to make it a dead man switch. So to be a dead man switch, it's going to need a variable. Variable engaged equals, and that will be an array. If body dot is in group player, we're going to do some copy and paste here, or Body is in group bodies. Pass. We'll do the same thing here. Engaged dot push back, push front, it doesn't matter. Body. Variable index equals engaged dot find body engaged dot remove index. That way, if more than one thing and it ends up inside of the switch at a time, it's able to know if engaged has any content in it. Now, we're going to need a way to communicate that. So that's going to need to be something that can be communicated. What's going on here with these warnings? Okay. That's better. Okay, so this is going to need to be able to communicate. And it would be communicating to moving platform. So that would end up being var onReady variable platform equals get parent function process. Actually, I don't know if we need a function process. Switch body entered and exited. So anytime this stuff happens, what we should do is if engaged, function relay switch value pass if engaged relay switch true if engaged relay switch true else relay switch false. Platform. Dot. Platform state. We're just making up a function name here. Platform state. Value. Okay, so that should do everything we need it to do. Now we would be making a function in the platform state. Function platform state value. If true, if value, tween dot start, $ tween, else $tween, dot stop. I think tween has start and stop. And then let's take this out. We'll just comment it. We will save pressure switch, items, pressure switch. Oops, we need platform. So let's get our platform up, add the pressure switch in there. We'll save that. We'll go into level 1. Change our tile map. Let's put the pressure switch somewhere like right here. So let's find that pressure switch. Move tool. Grid. We'll pick that up. Put it over here. Pick the block up. Let's move it somewhere we can slide it onto the pressure switch. And then we're in a state to test that out. Let's see how much time I've taken on this. 21 minutes. It's getting a little lengthy. So we'll just test this out, and if it works, we'll come back and look at it a little bit further. And if it doesn't work, we'll come back and we'll fix it in the next video. So we'll push that over. That's on pressure switch. And now it's off pressure switch. Okay, so the thing to do now would be to access the documentation, because stop doesn't work. So we could look through the documentation, and Let's see what we have here. Is active. Constant. Set active. Start. Here's stop object key string. Let's go and have a look here. So we have stop. Stops between method pair by default all tween unless key is specified. Activates, deactivates the tween. See also stop all and resume all. So let's look at stop, because no, let's look at set active. We'll try set active. So set active in value, set active false would be the value. And start. Maybe this should be set active true. Well, we'll try it like this and see what we get. I'm not sure this is quite the right way to go about it, though. I'm kind of usually willing to settle for, okay, that works. This isn't going to do quite what I would like it to do. Ideally, I was kind of wanting the platform to come back, and this is just going to make it stop, if anything. So it has a pause. Okay, it's moving. And then it just stops. So that sort of works. And perhaps I'll learn how to use a tween better in the future. But as this is like the first time I've actually used a tween, I'm pretty satisfied with just getting things working. So I think the next thing to do is to start looking at some sounds. A platform, when you step on a pressure switch, it should make a click, and the platform should have some kind of sound, and it's time to give some other sounds as well. So in the next video, we'll get into Audacity and look at making some sounds. And I hope this video was useful. Until the next one, take care.